If you buy an SUV in 2026 without seeing this list, you aren't just buying a car. You are volunteering to be the victim of the biggest inventory crash since 2008. Right now, dealers are sitting on billions of dollars of inventory that nobody wants. They are desperate. They're bleeding cash. And they are praying that you walk in there uneducated so they can offload their mistakes onto you. I've got the data they don't want you to see. There are 11 SUVs sitting on lots right now that are turning into financial sinkholes. The car at number 1, it's ruining people's lives. It's losing 40% of its value the second it leaves the lot. It's the one dealers are most desperate to move. Hit subscribe if you'd rather stay informed than get played, because the car market is shifting fast, and I'm breaking down the numbers dealers won't. Now, let's expose the list. Number 11, Jeep Compass. We're starting at number 11 with a vehicle that technically qualifies as a car, but spiritually, it's a cry for help. The Jeep Compass. Look, I don't know who needs to hear this, but putting 7 slots on the grille doesn't make it a Wrangler. It makes it a Fiat with a hiking boot on. Here's the reality on the ground. Dealership lots are absolutely choked with these things. We're seeing a market day supply hovering north of 130 days in some regions. That is insane. A healthy market is 60 days. This is double that. Why? Because the price makes 0 sense. You're looking at transaction prices creeping up near $38,000 to $40,000 for the upper trims in 2026 for a Compass. That is, I make bad life choices money. Here's the kicker, the engine. They've been trying to hype up these turbo 2.0 liters, but let's be real, the reliability stats are shaky at best. We're seeing electrical gremlins that would make a 1980s Jaguar blush. Infotainment screens that freeze harder than a politician's face after too much Botox. And let's talk about the driving experience. Merging onto the highway in a Compass feels like you're asking the car for a favor it really doesn't want to grant. It's loud, it's unrefined, and the transmission hunts for gears like it lost its keys in the dark. Dealers are terrified of these. They're called lot rot for a reason. If you walk in to look at a Grand Cherokee, watch how fast the salesman tries to pivot you to a Compass lease. Oh, the payment's so low. Yeah, because the residual value is going to be 0. Do not take the bait. Alfa Romeo Stelvio. Man, I want to love this car. I really do. It's gorgeous. It drives like a dream. It handles better than almost anything in its class. It's got soul, but you can't pay your mortgage with soul, and you definitely can't drive soul to work when the car is in the shop for the 4th time in 6 months. Here is the ugly part. The 2026 Stelvio is effectively a paperweight on dealer lots. We are seeing inventory that has been sitting for over 160 days. Dealers literally cannot give these away. Why? Depreciation. Number 9, the Kia Sorento. Now, I know what the comments are going to say, but they fixed the theft issue. It's the new logo. It's fine. Does the teenager with a USB cable and a TikTok addiction know that? No. He sees a Kia, he smashes the window. Even if he can't steal it, you're still dealing with broken glass, column damage, and weeks in the body shop waiting for parts that are on back order. And the insurance companies, they don't care if you have the new immobilizer. They see Kia, they see Sorento, and they jack your rates up so high, you'll think you're insuring a Ferrari in downtown Los Angeles. Number 8, Hyundai Ioniq 5. It won awards, but not the retaining value award. 1-year-old examples are losing $15,000 to $20,000. If you bought new in 2024 or 2025, you are underwater. The ICCU, or Integrated Charging Control Unit, fails, turning your EV into, well, a brick. Repair times take weeks or even months. The charging network is unreliable. Dealers are desperate, offering $7,500 to $12,000 in rebates. Financially, buying a new Ioniq 5 is basically volunteering to pay the dealer's bills. Buy it used in 2 years for Corolla money. Number 7, BMW X2. This is a Mini Cooper in a rented tuxedo. You're paying $50,000 for a front-wheel drive platform that torques steers. Day supply is 110 to 120 days. You pay more for less trunk space, less headroom, and a roofline, like a squashed turtle. Depreciation hits 55% in 4 years. The dealer will offer you an offensive trade-in number. Number 6, Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross. This is a credit score test. If you drive one new, the Honda, Toyota, and Kia dealers all said no. The platform is ancient. The engine sounds like a blender full of silverware. Interior plastics are rock hard. Inventory is past 100-day supply. Dealers bury negative equity in these with warranties and gap insurance. You'll pay $45,000 for a car worth $18,000 off the lot. You are married to this car forever. Number 5. Mazda CX-90. On paper it's a budget BMW X5 with an inline-six and a gorgeous interior. But in reality it's kind of a beta test you pay for. The launch was, honestly, a mess. Inventory is piling up, especially on those PHEV models. The complexity from jumping to mild hybrid and PHEV tech has caused all sorts of software glitches and, transmission confusion. Smart buyers, they see the forums and just run. Sure, big discounts are available, but it's a first-gen complex platform. Buying out of warranty is basically Russian roulette. Number 4. Maserati Grecale. Who is buying this? Really, it's a 4-cylinder crossover for $80,000 that, honestly, sounds like a choking vacuum cleaner. Sales are down nearly 40%, and the dealer network is shrinking fast. You might not even have a dealership in your state in 5 years. Inventory sits for over 200 days. Depreciation is just catastrophic. You lose $30,000 instantly. In 3 years, it's a $35,000 car that's worth less than a Civic. It's parts bin engineering at, honestly, an illegal markup. Number 3. Buick Envision. This is honestly the automotive equivalent of unflavored oatmeal. It's built in China and, well, usually parked in retirement communities. The day supply is nearly 115 days. For $48,000 loaded, you could buy a Genesis or a Lexus. The resale value is, about the same as a used mattress. It's like the witness protection program of SUVs. Dealers use them as service loaners because, frankly, they just can't sell them. You'll take a 50% depreciation hit immediately. Number 2. Jeep Grand Wagoneer. $120,000 for a Jeep. If you pay 6 figures for a Stellantis product, you really need a financial guardian. The market, well, it violently rejected this. They're losing $40,000 to $50,000 in just 18 months. Used ones sit at half MSRP and still don't sell. Electronics are a nightmare. Screens black out. Air suspension collapses. Gas mileage is worse than a cruise ship. Dealers offer $15,000 discounts, and they still sit. It's a wealth trap. Number 1. Volkswagen ID.4. This is the single biggest inventory disaster in America. In some regions, day supply exceeds 300 days. It would take nearly a year to sell what's just rotting on lots. They made it, honestly, annoying to use. No buttons, just capacitive sliders. Infotainment lags, crashes, and reboots. Window switches require a toggle for the rears. Reliability is a mess. Door handles fail. Screens go dead. Software updates brick modules. The market really unanimously rejected it. Lease deals are basically please take this away pricing. If you buy one, you'll be upside down forever. The technology is already outdated. Here's the bottom line. Dealers are not your friends. They're holding billions in unwanted inventory and honestly, just praying you walk in uneducated. Don't be the sucker. Let these cars rot. Let prices crash. Keep your cash until the deal makes sense for you. Subscribe to stay ahead. Drop a comment on which car shocked you most. I'm watching the numbers. You should be too.